Now, what if you want to record to multiple tracks at one time? There could be a couple of scenarios like this. Maybe you want to record your voice or your vocal and your guitar playing at the same time. Or maybe you have multiple microphones set up on a kit, for example, and you want to record all the parts in one go. Let's use this multiple drum kit tracking as an example. The key is to create the number of tracks that you need and then set up a unique input for each one. So I've got 5 drum tracks here that I want to record in. I've named them accordingly. So I've got kick, snare, toms, hats, and overhead. And then on each track, I need to choose the input. So for the kick, I've chosen input 1, the snare, input 2, the toms, input 3, hats, input 4, and then my overheads are input 5. And this needs to correspond to how they plugged into the audio interface. So kick 1 on input 1 is going to my mic that's miking up the kick, and it's going into input 1 on my audio interface. So bearing in mind that you'll need a multiple input audio device, each with preamps to record the multiple live instruments. And obviously make sure that each track is record armed so that it records audio to the respective tracks. Now, this does use more processing to handle all the audio that's happening compared to one track. So just make sure that your computer also can handle the load of recording these multiple tracks. So let's see this in action. I've got a little bit of a pickup on the drum fill, and then it's going to kick in at bar 5. So I'm going to press record. It's going to give the count in. And here's the pickup fill. And you can see that it's recording to each respective track. You can see these are my kicks. I've got snares happening. Toms are only playing at some point. And then I've got my hats pattern and my overheads picking up. And I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to play the whole way through. I can take off the record arms. And then if I play back a single track, that's just my kick. That's just the snare, hats, and overheads, and so on. So that's how to set up multiple tracks and record multiple sources in one go.